Hello, my name is Shel Scow and welcome to Bucket List Cruising. Today in this video, I'm going to be showing you a room review of an interior cabin on the MSC Grandiosa. Now, I already posted a room tour video and I'm going to link that in the description down below. But that was just the tour on the first day when it was all bright and shiny and new. And in this video, I am going to be showing you the things that I loved about the room and what my thoughts are about the size, the setup of the room, how it all worked. Now, also, just to give a little bit of an explanation in the video, I explain that I had to switch rooms. So the room tour is of a different room, and this room review, they're identical interior cabins with just the layout that was swapped from one direction to the other because it's on the other side of the hallway. But nonetheless, it's still a little look at two different rooms. If you watch both of those videos, a look at two different of the interior cabins on the MSC Grandiosa. Okay, here you go. Okay, so as you can see, we are now in a different cabin. The first cabin that I was in, I ended up being next to a family who got split up, and the mom and dad were next to me, and the grandma and the baby were on the same floor but several hallways over. So I switched with them just because it made their life easier, and I was happy to do it. And so you could see this room exactly the same with just a different layout. And so let's just do a quick room tour, a quick room review. And so, on the other one I showed you, there's these several hooks here. I brought some of my own hooks. And then this is actually a camera attachment that has a magnet, but I've been using it as a hook. But those three hooks back there are super comfortable. As you can see, I'm very spoiled. There was this great big space right here, and I wanted a chair. I like to come in here and sit. And so I asked my room steward, and he brought me one of the chairs from one of the outside decks. He offered me a balcony chair, and I find those chairs incredibly uncomfortable, and they're really narrow. And I got my nice goddess wide behind, and I said I didn't want one of those, so he came up with this chair, and I love it. I sit here and read my book. And so some of the things that I really love about this room is that you can turn the light switch for the overhead lights off right down there. And then there's also a USB plug. So I'm assuming if you had a CPAP machine, you can plug it in there. I don't know, but I charge my phone there. And then there's, of course, one on the other side. I like the beds spread apart. And I like these little cabinets were very handy, and I was able to put all sorts of stuff. That's my scarf that I was decorating, and then I covered up the phone. The phone is ugly, and so I got another one of my scarves. This, as you can see, this is a disaster with all of my stuff on it, but I had so many plugins, 2 European plugs, 2 American plugs, and that gave me, and then of course a USB, and then this light here. But the USB, you have so many charging options. It's fantastic. One of the things, I thought the closet space was glorious, and there was tons and tons of room. More than enough room for 2 people. And I'm not going to show you the other one because my underwear are drying in there, and you don't need to see my underwear. This does look a little bit like a mess, but it's a nice place to put the 14,000 papers that they give you, and kind of keep things organized. The TV worked great. I hardly ever used it. I would turn it on from time to time to figure out the weather. It's the only place that you can get the weather. You can't get it off of the app, and so it's one thing I wish they had a little bit more of, more access to weather. The thermostat worked great. Now, interestingly enough, that first room I was in, it was not cool enough in there. I actually was really hot. And my room steward said they were going to fix it. But now this one, if you can see, I don't even have it on the lowest setting. I had it up here. Oh, now I can't get it to go back up. Oh, good Lord, now I screwed it up. But anyway, oh, here. And this was more than enough. Let's see. So the one thing I want to talk, I love the bathroom. I'm in love with the bathroom. I'm going to talk about this some more when I do my video on plus size cruising, but this bathroom is glorious. It is super, super spacious. And the other thing that I just discovered is that, so I actually wish I had this shower set up in my house. This is fantastic. So this side, oops, get my little finger out of there. So this side sets the temperature. And one of the things I loved is being a solo cruiser, I just set the temperature where I wanted it. This is colder and then this is warmer. And I just set the temperature where I wanted it and then it just stayed there. And so every time I just turned on the shower, it would, whoopsie doodle, it would go right to the temperature preset that I wanted to have it on. And then this one turns on the shower. Now I'm going to teach you a trick that I just figured out. So this, I'm not going to flip it because of course then water's going to come streaming out. But when you push this and it turns on the shower, it kind of goes to right here, and that flow of water is perfect. And as you can see, you can do rain, 2 different versions of rain, and then a massage that just comes out here in the center. But the flow's been completely fine. But what I just figured out today is that if you push this button, it'll actually push it. You can then undo a lever that's right in here, push it back even more, and the water just gushes out like a crazy person. And so the cruise is almost over before I have figured that out. So that's the tidbit that I'm going to share with you, that here on the MSC Grandiosa, you can push this button and it'll give you a whole nother level of showerness. And so this is a great, sometimes the ship is really rocking. And so I don't know if this was meant to be a bar that you can hang on to stabilize yourself, but I've been doing it. And then of course this stabilization bar, but you have to be careful. This actually gets really hot. Back here, the hot water must run in back through here. And so this gets warm, but back here is super hot. And so at one point I grabbed it like this to stabilize myself and quickly let that go because, whoo, that was hot. But this shower is just spacious. Again, when I do that video about what it's like to be in here as a plus size person, I'm gonna actually get in it so you have a better sense. But that you can towel yourself off in this shower. It's so huge. More than enough room for, of course, all of my hoo-has because it's just me. But if there were 2 people, that would be more than enough. Oh, look at me. Hello. My little Woolen Company dress and my 100-day challenge where I wear this dress every day for 100 days. I'll post a video right here about that silly little challenge I'm doing and how it actually made a capsule wardrobe quite delightful and quite easy to do. So this room, in a little quick review, I thought this room was great. I thought it was very spacious, especially when they added in the little chair for me. There are 2 other chairs and little side tables that you can use, but they're not very comfortable. So this was a really nice addition to be able to have a nice place to sit. And this was perfect for my 17-day experience here on the MSC Grandiosa. Loved it. Hey y'all, this is Shell Scow with Bucket List Cruising, and thank you so much for watching all the way through the video. I am a new YouTuber, and as you can see from this video, I am brand new at video editing. So I really appreciate your patience with the volume difficulties and me trying to put all those clips together. I promise I will get better. So thank you so much. If you'd like to learn some more, about this particular cruise that I'm on, keep watching because I'm going to be uploading videos every week about this grand adventure. And so once again, my name is Shell Scow. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions that I didn't address in the video, please feel free to put them in the comments down below, because once I'm done posting all of the videos for this cruise, I'm going to take all those questions and I'm going to be a big girl, be really brave and do a live and answer all the questions. So just pop those questions down below and I will get to you. All right, thanks. I'll talk to you later. Bye.